Do you think there are some things about human nature, about human consciousness, that is fundamentally non-computational? Maybe something a chip, no matter how powerful, can never replicate?
I don't know if the chip will ever get nervous. And that's of course, the conditions by which that causes anxiety or nervousness or whatever emotion. Um, I believe that AI will be able to recognize those and understand those. I don't think my chips will feel those. And therefore, the how that anxiety, how that feeling, how that excitement, how that you know all of those feelings manifest in human performance. For example, extremely amazing human performance, athletic performance, average or lesser than average. That entire spectrum of human performance that comes out of exactly the same circumstances for different people, manifesting in different outcome, manifesting in different performance. I I don't think there's anything about anything that we're building that would suggest that two different computers being presented with all of exactly the same context would perform. Of course, it would produce statistically different outcomes, but it's not because it felt different.
Yeah, the subjective, boy, there's something truly special about the subjective experience that we humans feel. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned to you, I was pretty nervous talking to you. Like I mentioned to you, that the hope, the fear, the anxiety, and just life itself, the richness of life, how amazing everything is, how deeply we fall in love, how deeply our hearts get broken, how afraid we are of death, and how much pain we feel when our loved ones pass away. All of that, the whole thing. I know it's very hard to
Yeah.
think AI being able to, a computational device being able to do that, but there's so many mysteries about this whole thing that we're yet to uncover that I am open to be surprised. I've
Yeah.
been surprised a lot over the past
Yeah.
few months and few years. Scaling can create some incredible miracles in the space of intelligence.
hmm
Has been truly marvelous to watch. So
And
I'm open to surprise.
and it's just really important to break down what is intelligence. And that word we use all the time. It's not a mysterious word. Intelligence has a meaning, you know,
Hmm.
and it's a system that it's something that we do that includes perception and understanding and reasoning and the ability to do plan. And you know that loop is the fundamentally what intelligence is. Intelligence is not one word that is exactly equal to humanity. And that's, I think, is really important to separate the two. We have two words for that. I don't over fantasize about, and I don't over romanticize about intelligence. Intelligence is, and people have heard me say it before, I actually think intelligence is a commodity. I'm surrounded by intelligent people, and I'm surrounded by intelligent people more intelligent than I am in each one of the spaces that they're in. And yet, I have a role in that circle. It's actually kind of interesting. They're more educated than I am. They went to better schools than I did. They're deeper than in the fields that they're in. All of them. I have 60 of them. They're all superhuman to me.
Hmm.
And somehow I'm sitting in the middle, orchestrating all 60 of them. And so you got to ask yourself, what is it about a dishwasher that allows that dishwasher to sit in the middle of superhumans? Does that make sense? And so,
Yeah.
but that's my point. My point is intelligence is a functional thing. Humanity is not specified functionally. It's a much, much bigger word. And our life experience, our tolerance for pain, our determination, those are different words in intelligence. And so the thing that I want to help the audience understand, if I could give them one thing, is intelligence is a word that we've elevated to very high form over time.
The word we should really elevate is humanity.
Character, humanity,
All those,
all
yeah.
of those things, compassion, generosity, all of the things that you say just now, I believe those are superhuman powers. And that now intelligence is going to be commoditized because we've spoken about it. The most important thing is your education. Now, even when they said the most important thing is your education, when you went to school, there's more than just knowledge that you gained. And so, but unfortunately, our society had put everything into one single word. And life is more than one word. And I'm just telling you, my life would suggest that being lower on the intelligence curve than everybody around me doesn't change the fact I'm the most successful. And so, and I think that kind of is, I'm trying hopefully to inspire everybody else that don't let this democratization of intelligence, this commoditization of intelligence, cause you anxiety. You should be inspired by that.
Yeah, I think AI will help us celebrate humans more, and I'm certainly humanity and human first. And I think what makes this world incredible is humans. Forever will be so. And just AI is this incredible tool that makes us
That's exactly right.
humans more powerful.
That's exactly right.